I have 32,480 questions for you guys.
Perfect.
You get that,
We're
right?
here to answer them all.
That number is very, very important in the movie. Congratulations, The Instigator. What an amazing movie. I loved it.
Thank you. Yeah, well, that's great news because you're one of the first people to see it. So
It was incredible. You can miss it on August 2nd, and you wrote part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Only
Your
a part
lines,
of it.
The best part.
Yeah, your lines were incredible. And you got these two
Thanks.
different characters. Pobre Rory.
Yeah.
What?
Pobre
So
Rory.
Casey approached me with the script that he wrote, and he said, it's a comedy. And here's the thing. I have all the lines, and your character never smiles. So that's the comedy. And I'm like, great.
How can you put a straight face? How many times did you have to do a retake because he made you laugh? Come on.
Not that many. Didn't make him laugh that many. 'Cause Matt's got a great smile. He smiles a lot. He's very funny in a lot of movies.
Just
I thought
not
he
in
could be a
this
straight
movie.
man. Nah, he's got some of the biggest laughs in this movie.
And you got one of the biggest casts, I want to say, in this movie. This is amazing.
Yeah.
You have great people. You have Alfred Molina.
Amazing, right?
My
Yeah.
God, this guy,
Yeah.
isn't it impressive to be working with him? How was your
He's a legend.
experience in the movie throughout the whole thing?
With that cast really is amazing. I mean, every single one of those actors, and that kind of speaks to the director we had, Doug Lyman. Everybody wants to work with him, and so these amazing actors were like, yeah, I'll come do a scene, 2 scenes or whatever. And so we got these amazing people. I mean, Alfred's like, he's a legend.
Did you talk to him in Spanish a little bit?
I didn't talk to him in Spanish
you
because
know Spanish,
I
un
only
poquito.
solamente un poquito.
Oye,
Very,
pero mira
very
qué
good.
buen acento. Sigue, a ver.
The accent, that accent sounded good.
El acento.
So the phrase I practice is tengo que practicar.
Hasta bueno. Tiene sentido. That was awesome, and I love the fact that you did. It was a tribute to Boston, I want to say.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm a Bostonian. I went to BU.
Oh, really?
Go Terriers. Don't
All
judge
right.
me. But I love that it's not that I spend my time in Amity or Aria or Avalon.
No.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No,
I saw you
never.
there.
No. That's what I saw.
Yes.
Now I get it.
You were there with Big Poppy. I saw you.
Yeah. No, guys, and then of course we're connected Dominicans to the Red Sox with Pedro Martinez,
Yes.
Manny Ramirez,
Yes.
who broke the curse.
Yes.
2004.
With
Yeah.
David Ortiz. Yes.
Con David Ortiz.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in curses?
Not anymore.
Really? Have you had any experience of like a natural things that something crazy happened to you on set that you can explain?
Yeah, I have a good story about
Tell
that,
me.
actually. You want to hear a crazy story?
Yes.
All right, unrelated, but I was doing this movie, The Talented Mr. Ripley, a long time ago. And we shot for an entire day. It was me and Kate Blanchett, and we shot this scene for an entire day. Very easy scene, like 2 people sitting talking. And it was in this old palazzo in Rome. And at the end of in those days, you'd send the film out, you'd get it processed, and then you'd watch it. And so a few days later, when they watched the film, every single shot was out of focus in the scene. And we had 2 of the best focus pullers in the world, so there was no reason. They were doing really complicated shots throughout the movie. This was a very easy scene. How could it be out of focus? They didn't understand how it could be out of focus. And then we talked to another production that had been in there, and they said, oh no, there's ghosts in that place. And you need to ask permission before you shoot, or everything's going to be out of focus. So we went back, asked permission, shot the same scene, exactly the same staging and everything, cameras in the exact same places. Nothing was out of focus. It was perfect. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's a true story.
Eso está Rojo Vivo. Have you ever experienced something like that?
Yeah, I went to do an interview like this for a movie. We're shooting in Cincinnati, and they said we want to do some publicity in a local mansion that's been abandoned. The movie was called A Ghost Story, so it was sort of like, we'll do it, find it scary. So we went to did it. We did it in the attic of this old mansion, and they tried to make it kind of spooky, and they turned the lights down low, and they were doing some. We were interviewing each other, and there were some noises down below, and they kept saying, you guys got to be quiet down there. And then the noises continued. They went down there, and there was nobody down there. And then everyone started to get a little bit nervous. And so me mostly, and I was like, I think we've done enough of this interview. We went downstairs, and they opened the door to the basement where they thought there were some noises, and there were all these like scrape marks on the inside of the door.
No.
From the basement door had all these claw marks on it, like someone had been trying to claw to get out. And it was Rapsville. Everyone was out of there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you run out?
Run down the block. I felt like dirty and weird for like a week. It was horrible.
That was. I can imagine how awesome it was to be working together again. You guys just did Oppenheimer, and then you did this. You can do anything. What was the highlight, the most incredible point for the movie from you guys?
Wow, good question. I think just going home to Boston and shooting, a movie that I'm producing and he wrote, and and my old friend Doug is directing. Like it just that whole kind of experience was like one big highlight.
Yeah, for sure. And it was really fun to be there every day. So first day, I guess, was sort of a highlight because you look around and I'd wanted to work with Doug for a long time. I had worked with Matt, but always liked working with him. And it just felt like kind of a dream come true. But then every day was, that would have been true if it was a hard movie, but it wasn't a hard movie. It was really fun. And I guess I'd have to say that the highlight, we had a little ping pong tournament going on the side.
Oh.
Yeah, and my kid happened to come on the big day of the tournament and entered the tournament, and he thinks he's very good, and it ended up being me and him in the finals, and I beat him. And that was
the highlight.
That was the highlight. Beating my 14-year-old son in a game of ping pong.
I tell you, how was working with your older brother as a producer? Con Ben Affleck.
Yeah, he's great.
Was he like strict with you guys, or?
Matt was more involved as a producer because he was there every day acting in the movie. So a lot of the producing stuff went to him and to his wife Lucy Damon, who is a producer and a lot smarter than he is, and our producer Kevin Walsh. And so we had a really good team. Ben didn't have to be there. Matt was kind of representing their company on set.
Yeah, part of our company, our whole philosophy is, you hire the right people and then you let them go to work. So unless there's a problem, there's no reason for us to kind of get involved.
So you were more focused on your acting.
Yeah, and we had, as Kay said, great producers. My wife was producing, Kevin Walsh, Allison Winter. Like, we had a really good group. So, we were on schedule the whole time. Like, we didn't have any, sometimes in movies you hear these stories of, you fall behind on the schedule, or it's costing more money than you thought, and that can happen. And this one just went very, very smoothly, which was nice.
Well, that's awesome. You guys have something that's a treasure, which is friendship. For so many years, the three of you, Ben and you two. How do you maintain, how do you protect your friendship in this harsh environment that could be sometimes very competitive?
Well, we never feel competition with each other, never have. And Ben and I used to go up for the same roles, and I never felt a sense of, friendly competition, but nothing more than that. And I think the bigger challenge is to try to maintain relationships as you start families, and because so much of your focus goes inward for those years. You're focused on the inside of your own house, and the family that lives there, and so. And then the work that we do takes us all over the world, and so it's hard to maintain. We'll go long periods of time and not be in touch, and but it's a lifestyle that we both are living, so we both understand it. So I don't know. Consistency. I'd say we've worked together. I think we've done 9 movies together, and we did a play together in London. Like we've been pretty good about trying to keep working together, but it's a challenge to maintain.
Yeah, if you see friendship as an obligation or a chore to maintain it, then it's hard. But it's not, and you can see it as a privilege and a blessing, which this friendship is, and so then it's easy.
Wow, it's incredible. I love the title, The Instigator, because if you think about it, you can do a sequel, because you should. It's awesome. So you can do like the next Instigators, or the other Instigators, or the Instigirls.
The Instigirls,
Yes, and I was hoping that since I'm here, I'm not suggesting anything at all, because I'm just been taking notes. Of course, I have been taking notes of everything you were saying, and I just want to know if maybe I can do a little audition for you guys for the Instigirls.
Yeah.
The Instigirls.
Right?
Well, we need an idea for the second one.
You let me know what you think. I have to just call action because I'm not good at this.
Okay.
Here you go.
And action.
Put your phones on the table and get on the floor. I have a gun.
Amazing.
You have the part. If we do the Insta Girls, you're in it.
Thank you.
Can we do another take?
Okay, what do you need?
I'd like to see
But I want to see you guys reacting to it. Like,
okay. But do it more like it's an apology. Like you feel bad about having to do this.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
And Insta Girls, take 2.
Okay.
Action.
Put your phone on the table and go on the floor.
Yeah, see, now I feel like doing it. I'm just going to...
Yeah.
You did.
That one made me
Yeah,
sad.
I did. What?
That one made me sad.
But
that
that
good.
wasn't the point?
Yeah, no, that was very
That's
good.
going to be my hair and makeup people, like, after they did all this. Anyways, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Don't miss Instigators, August 2nd. No, theaters. It's going to be amazing. I love it. It's 6:07. We have to go.
6:07?
We have to go.
Okay.
6:07.
Oh, yeah,
We
all
have
right,
to
6:07.
go. Yeah, we have to go. Come, everybody. We have to go. Thank you.